Good day, good people. Today we are going to have our lesson on computer. Here at this school from Panang, we offer a computer literacy. Let me give you a definition of a computer. A computer is a data processing device that performs four major functions. Do you want to know this? What is four major functions? It gathers data, process the information, give the output, and store information. So you will learn more when you're still at Sonpanang. Sonpanang is a very nice school that gives a computer, pew, and nice one. Oh, sorry to that. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Dr. Pilot. So, on computer, we have a computer savvy. A computer savvy is a person who know a lot about computer. Being a computer savvy, you can do many things. So today's lesson will be more concentrated on the computer itself. A computer is a hardware component. A hardware component such as screen, keyboard, mouse, etc. And on computer we have a software component. The difference between a software and a hardware. A hardware is a thing that you can touch, and a software is a program that enables hardware to perform different tasks. I hope you are still with me. We have two different types of software: application software and system software. Application software is the set of programs used on a computer to help to carry out tasks. And system software is the set of programs that enable your computer hardware device and application software to work together. And I'm here now. You know what the difference between the hardware and the software component. So we have three types of computer. We have a mainframe, we have a supercomputer, we have an embedded computer. As a mainframe computer, it supports hundreds of users simultaneously. Or let me give you an enough definition. A mainframe can execute many different computer programs at the same time. A supercomputer are used to perform intensive mathematical calculations such as weather forecast. You understand? Then let's go to embedded computer. A computer chip that resides inside other devices such as your car, thermostat, or microwave. I hope you're still. Okay, so now I'll give you the input device. Input device used to enter information on or instruction in the computer. Unfortunately, I'm not where you are. I should ask you this question, but it's a simple stuff. What can we use to enter information inside the computer? We can use a keyboard. When you type word, you can see it on the screen that you are busy in setting something. We use a mouse. We use a microphone. A microphone is where we talk. You understand? A scanner, you scan your document and put it inside your laptop, and put it inside your laptop. And digital camera. A digital camera is an input, because when you shoot a picture, you put it inside the cable and you connect it. And a stylus is that yeah, but this subject is very nice. Stylus is that thing like a pen when you put your signature inside the computer. You understand me? So let's go. So you know we have four different types of mouse. We have an optical mouse. Optical mouse are those mouse that we use with it has lens. It has lens. It needs no mouse pad, doesn't need cleaning. So we have a trackball. Trackball is that old one that they use the ball to roll and it need a mouse pad, that one. So we also have a wireless. This is a new fashion. A wireless, you can use it while you are far from your computer, laptop, etc. etc. The integrated point device are such as touchpad and trackball fall under mice. So here we have some another input device such as game controller, touch screen, digital pens. So for us to put an input, a sound input, sound input and microphone are used for podcast, video conferencing, internet phone calls, and speech recognition. I hope you're still with me. So we have a lot to learn on this, but as long as you are coming to this school, you will see lot of stuff. So now we are going to output device. Output device send process data out of the computer. What can we use to send data out from the computer? We use a monitor, we use a printer. So output device is device that make soft copies, hard copies that we print using a hard copies is a combination of printer and monitor. So soft copies are videos, sound, signals. So I enjoy this subject too much. So there are three types of monitor. We have LCD monitor. LCD stands for liquid crystal display. It's a flat panel, light and energy effective. LED, light emitting diode, more energy efficient than LCD, better color, accuracy, and thinner than panel. CRT monitor. Oh, this legacy technology. When we talk about legacy technology, we talk about the thing that is an old thing. That's what we call legacy. Legacy technology. So we have printers. On printers, we have three types of printer. We have inkjet, we have laser, we have thermal printer. So laser is type of all-in-one printer. Understand? You have to get me very nice here when it comes here, my people. You'll enjoy. I'm still giving you a basic when you're still far from it. So when you're choosing a printer, you don't just go to the shop, you take a printer, you take a cheaper one. No, you have to consider some features. One, you have to consider the speed. Two, the resolution. Three, the color output. Four, the use and cost. Five, the cost and symbols. That's what you have to consider when you are choosing a printer. So computer obviously it works with a motherboard, and on motherboard we have some important components like RAM, CPU, expansion card and slots, built-in component. So the motherboard is a key circuit board holding the essential process part of a computer. So a RAM is a random access memory. It stores instruction and data, and it stores it temporarily. So we call it volatile. So it consists of several memory cards and modules. So we also have a CPU. CPU is referred to the brain of a computer. It controls all functions of the computer, process all command and instructions, can perform billion tasks per second, not per minute, per second. So CPU performance measured in megahertz, gigahertz. So we have types of CPU. We have a single core, dual core, and quad core. Especially now we have i3, Intel Core i3, Intel Core i5. Yes, you have to be on top of that style. Don't use Celeron inside. If you are a really, that's why at the start I talked about computer savvy. So now we have a storage device. A storage device, we have permanent storage device that's called a hard drive. And on hard drive we have internal and external hard drive. Let me just give you a definition of hard drive. A hard drive is a component primary device that permanently stores of software and documents and usually hold all permanent storage, program, and data. So a hard drive is a non-volatile storage device, meaning that it holds the data and instruction your computer needs permanently even after the computer's powered off. Optical storage, we have compact disc, digital video disc, and Blu-ray disc. Compact disc is the one that we call CD, digital video disc is the one we call DVDs, and Blu-ray is DBS. So also have flash drive and flash memory. Type of ports, we have USB port on a laptop, desktop. We have a serial and parallel port. We have audio and video port. We have a firewire. We have connective. We have HDMI port. So on this we have many things that we should learn in order to process many things. So now let's go to break. Welcome. You are from Panani High School. We are from break. I hope you have eaten if you have something to eat, but that was a short one. You didn't even get time. So here, now I'm going to teach you about computer literacy, computer and careers of a computer, technology challenge. Okay. A beneficial of learning about computer includes being a knowledgeable consumer, using current and future technology, increase your career option, and understand ethical and legal implications. So, I remember I told you about a computer science. Remember? Yes. A computer savvy, I said, is a person who is familiar with a computer and all the things that have to be done with a computer. So now I want to tell you what you can do when you have become a computer savvy. And becoming a computer savvy, you can do many things. 1. You can avoid hackers and viruses. 2. Protect your privacy. 3. Understand the real privacy and the security risk. 4. Use the internet wisely. Wow, you see, you use the internet wisely, not like you just install everything that you don't know. You install we have to use the internet wisely. For us, we use modems. We don't use the free internet. But here at Panani, fortunately, you have wireless. So, number 5, avoid online annoyance. Number 6, maintain your computer. Number 7, make good purchase decision. Number 8, integrated and lasting. Make a good purchase decision is what I was talking about. You remember I was talking about What was I talking about? Remind me, help me, person. I forgot to. Just kidding. We are back again. I was talking about how to choose the color when you are buying a printer. What to consider. If you look at CPU, I told you must buy the new CPU called i3. Yo, that one you'll enjoy. i5, i7. The path is just go like this. You can play games, listen music, busy typing. You can do many different things at the same time. So here, the computers are used in the most occupation, and one career that often comes to mind is information technology. IT is a field of study focused on managing and processing information and the automatic retrieval of information. IT includes computer, telecommunications, software deploy. IT jobs are on the rise, and the seven fastest growing occupations are computer related. You see, that means once you're in a computer, everything is fine. So, computer in your career. Computer are used in retail, are used in art to draw these nowadays, and military, law enforcement, agriculture, hospitals. You see, so that means you have a, that's what they call it, is a seventh fastest growing occupation. Understand? So uh, I told you can use it to gaming, because those who are doing computer are the one who create games. Games you create by doing IT. So computer in education. How can you use computer in education? Instruction software programs. We install programs to get programs like what? With Microsoft Office and distance education. Distance education is where you have to write tests while you are at home. You have to see what's going on at school or at home. The internet. The internet is where we use Google to search information. You don't have to go far now to get some information. You understand? Yeah. So I think on today's lesson we have learned more. So don't go far. Be next to Sompanang School and you will learn more. What I can say to you is I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Here you were with Dr. Pilot, the very, very IT specialist in Sompanang. See you next time. Love you.